Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, and double honors to the elder apostles, elder bishops, and brothers on the great millstone. Salutations to the elect. This is your brother I, Banyamia, here to share another lesson. Elder Apostle Taha, he sent out a command that we should do more lessons on MOTB. So I just want to say something on, the MOTB while I'm in transit. So bear with me, Lord, willing this lesson be edified unto the elect. So the title of this lesson is "Don't be ashamed when there is nothing more you can do." Right? This is for you brothers. Whether you're working or not, brothers that have families. That pressure is going to be upon you. See, right now, a lot of people, of our nation and others are making changes to their diet, due to the high cost of living, right? Changes to their lifestyle. They are cutting, cable, because a cable bill, a direct TV bill could easily be almost $200 a month, right? So you cut that, you save money. It's more money in your pocket due to the higher cost of living, right? Your wages ain't really going up. It's stagnant the last 3 to 5 years, even though everything else is going up around you, right? Some have taken up extra shifts where one job would pay all the bills. Now you need to work an extra shift, you know what I'm saying? You got your main job and an extra shift to help pay the bills. But there's going to come a time where none of that is going to work. Right? You made changes to your diet. Right? You're eating out less. You're working extra shift to pay your bills. But when they crash their system, or they bring in a new system afterward, they're going to institute the MOTB. Right? And if you have family and stuff, a wife, children, there's going to be that extra pressure on you to do something. Right now, the something that you are doing, you're eating out less, so you know what I'm saying? You're working extra shifts, so you're doing something, right? You're cutting off the fat, you're cutting the cable and the unnecessary expenses, so you're doing something. So there's going to come a point where there's nothing physically you could do to sustain yourselves, right? But that spiritual, that faith, that spiritual action will be required of you. So there'll be no more going to work, because a lot of the jobs will be shut down. The money ain't going to be worth anything, right? Esau is going to institute his, what do you call that? Oh my God. The idea comes and goes. The universal basic income, UBI, comes. Right? So there may come a time where we may use digital money, but at some point in order to use, to receive their UBI or their benefits, you would have to take the, the MOTB, right? So at that point, physically, you can do nothing. So that pressure and stuff is coming. But don't let anybody take your crown, man. That's the idea of this lesson, because, a little bit of suffering now is going to give us that spiritual gain and stuff in the end. Lord willing, we be of the elect, because only the elect is not going to take the MOTB. So the first portion of scripture I want to share right quick is in Matthew chapter 6 and verse 34, and it says, "Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take care For tomorrow shall take thought of the things of itself, sufficient unto the day is evil thereof. Right, you know what I mean? So you don't want to worry yourself about where you're going to eat tomorrow, where you're going to eat next, how you're going to provide for yourself and your family in the next 6 months. Should war break out, right? And right, should war break out and there's economic upheaval, because look, a few days ago a lot of the stocks went down, right? And people were panicking, they were selling. You understand? Then you had throughout the year, they cut the internet, they cut the phone service where multiple people couldn't. I ain't nothing but the devil, man. Yeah, I don't know where that music was coming from, but yeah, lost my train of thought with that music that came on. That's nothing but the devil, man. But yeah, so you know what I mean, it makes no sense worrying about how you're gonna provide yourself for yourself in the next 6 months. You know what I'm saying? You know, the scripture says, give us this day our daily bread, right? So put your trust in the Most High to provide, you know, that daily bread. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. And at the same time, don't let anybody take your crown, because the women or the females of our family, whether it be, you know, a sister, a wife, you know, your mom, or what have you, they're gonna cry them tears, man. They're gonna put them, or a daughter, they're gonna cry them tears, and they're gonna put that pressure upon you to do something, to go out there and take their MOTB to provide for your family. You know what I'm saying? So right now, while you're still working or what have you, don't worry about how you're gonna provide for them or how you're gonna, you know what I mean, work things out. You know what I mean? Think about the punishment. Ask the Lord to keep that fear upon you, so that, you know what I mean, you can meditate upon the you know, the punishment. Because punishment is also motivation to do the right thing, right? Think about whether you know, your father or your mother was the one that was laying the blows or the licks on you for doing wrong, as a form of discipline. You know, where they get beaten with a belt or a coat hanger or a piece of steel or whatever. Think about, you know what I mean, the burden of the pain of those lashes for doing wrong, right? But these lashes that the Most High is gonna ensue upon us, it's gonna burn even harder. You know what I'm saying? So think about, you know what I mean, the punishment. This is motivation, you know what I mean, to help you not take them on TV. And only the elect is gonna have this fear, you know what I mean, upon them. The 2/3 amongst us. They're gonna, some may know about the punishment, but they're gonna disregard it to feed themselves in that particular you know, moment, you know. So I'm gonna read Revelation chapter 16. So I'm gonna jump around. Revelation 16 and 2. It says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men that had the mark of the beast, right, the MOTB, and upon them which worship the image, right? A gruesome sore is like what we call a bubble in the islands, you know what I mean? It might start out as a small bump and then it would turn infectious. You might see a pus coming out of it, either white or green pus or whatever. It would smell bad, you know what I mean? No matter how much ointment you use on it, you know what I mean, it's not going to go down. You're going to need what do you call it, that medication that dentists give for infections. Here come that music. That's the devil again. Yeah, I know why that music keep coming on, but we'll continue. I ain't gonna stay long with it. I never had a problem recording like that in music. came on. So yeah, you know what I mean, is you know, the infection is going to be like a pus, something that's going to be difficult to get rid of. You know what I mean, when they go into the image, you know what I mean, you could talk about, it mentions Esau's religious system, you know, his monetary system, his work policies, right? The LGBTQ, all that is thrown in his image. So that by you accepting the MOTB, you are accepting in totality his behavior in this society, right? You are worshiping everything that makes up Esau society, right? Which is in violation, you know, I mean, of Most High. You know what I mean? Which is in violation of the Most High. Alright, so I'm gonna use the Blue Letter Bible to finish off the lesson, because I don't know why the music is you know, it's coming on, and I don't know what's going on with that, but I'll finish it off with the Blue Letter Bible. So I was just reading Revelation chapter 16 and verse 2, right, about the grievous sore, right, and about the, you know, the image. So by you taking the MOTB, you know, you're not only injecting, you know, yourself, you know, with a device that causes you to buy, you know, and sell, but you are also accepting in totality Esau's godhood over your life. And the last portion of scripture I want to grab right quick is in Revelation chapter 14, and I'm going to read from verse 9 on down a little bit. So from verse 9 it says, doom for worshippers of the beast. And it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark, right, which is the charagma, in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wrath of the Most High, right, his righteous indignation, right, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the angels and in the presence, right, of the Lamb. So that is the destruction that is coming, the turmoil nuclear fire. So you would be slated for taking the MOTB, right? So you're going to receive the different judgments, right? The noisome and the grievous sores that's going to come upon your body. And when this Third World War kick off and those nuclear bombs drop, you're going to be here receiving of that judgment as well. You know what I'm saying? So let the fear, you know, ask the Lord to place that fear upon you. You know what I mean? So that would be the motivator, you know, to offend less and not to jump and take the MOTB regardless of the pressures that is gonna come upon your life, whether it be from your daughters, you know, your wife, your sisters, or your mother. Because, you know, women, being the weaker vessel, they're gonna try to, you know what I mean, pressure and entice or force you or coerce you to go and take the MOTB. They may manipulate you into believing that you're not a real man if you don't go down and take the MOTB to provide for your family. You know what I'm saying? Let the Most High worry about taking care of all your needs, all our needs. Lord willing, we be of the elect. So Lord willing, this quick lesson in transit was edifying until elect, and until the next time, shalom.